What's up, everybody? It's Ricky O. Back for another week of Arrow, Season 3, Episode 14. This is the review. Okay, so we had the return of Deathstroke, which was huge. It's everybody's favorite villain from Season 2. Returned in a big way, kind of like a test from Merlin to Oliver and Thea. So they were on the island, and Merlin released Deathstroke as a sick joke, because everyone knows how much of a great villain he is. He just doesn't care. He's ruthless, and Merlin wanted Oliver and Thea to find their killer instinct. Well, I feel like this is a big part of Merlin's plan. I feel like he's going to keep doing things like this throughout the season. There's about 8-9 episodes left, and it's all going to develop, and I still think he's got something even bigger up his sleeve. But the return of Deathstroke was huge. Everyone loves him. He's just a great villain, and eventually he gives them a hassle, but eventually Oliver and Thea work together to defeat him and put him back into the containment center, which brings up a huge question. When Oliver and Thea were locked up, Thea asked Oliver if there was anybody on the island that could help. And Oliver did mention that there was another prisoner, but didn't say who. And after thinking about it, I don't remember him ever putting anybody else on the island in purgatory like he did with Deathstroke. Brings up a good question. If anybody knows any ideas, leave comments. I'll be glad to read them. And I've been thinking about it, and I just can't think of who it is. Hopefully we get to find that out later in the season, or if they'll ever come back to it. This show loves to open up questions and just leave them hang out there for a while. Another thing that happens is the backstory. It was very detailed this week. Really got into it. Actually, almost half the episode was of all pretty much flashbacks. We see Tommy, the return of Tommy Merlin. We see how all of her family was living during the time that he was gone on the island. So really, Thea came a long way. Tommy was always there protecting her, and you see Laurel and Laurel's dad and how different they all were back then. How they were grieving with the loss of Sarah and Oliver. Also, Merlin's plan kind of backfires at the end of the episode when Thea pretty much says she doesn't want anything to do with him as a father, which definitely hurt him deep down inside, because he does truly love her, but he's always looking out for his own interests. And another thing what triggered that also was Oliver and Thea being alone on the island. Oliver told her another secret for the second week in a row, which was that Sarah, she's the one that killed Sarah, and that she was under some hypnosis or whatever it was, that she didn't have any memory or recollection of it, and she was kind of pissed off about that and saddened, which rightfully so. And that's why she kind of has this grudge with Merlin now, that she doesn't trust him at all, which good, because I don't trust him. I mean, I don't even like that character. And I know everyone kind of hates him. He's a great villain, but he's just very snake-like, sneaky, and no one really cares for him too much. I know I had 2 predictions last week. This week, my prediction is that Slade just doesn't return. I don't see Deathstroke returning. I think this season's definitely going to be a Merlin-heavy villain season for the remainder. His plan's just going to keep developing, and I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's going to be big. I feel like something at the end of every season, how there's something either with the Glades or with the family, something's going to happen. And then also next week we get our first look at Ray Palmer, who is the Atom. I think he's going to help Oliver, in a way, defeat either the League of Shadows or Merlin. I don't know how, but they're definitely teaming up. I mean, we all know that's going to happen. Who knows if we'll see another Flash cameo? I doubt it, but You never know. I mean, these shows are spontaneous, and the CW likes to do their crossover episodes. But overall, this episode I would give probably a 4 out of 5. It was really good, really detailed with the backstory. Really filled us in with a lot, and the episode itself, just a lot of good, great scenes with Slade. Everyone loves Slade, and building up with Merlin's plan. So overall, definitely a 4 out of 5. Um, Again, if you have any comments or questions, leave comments and questions on the video page here, and I'll tune in next week. All right, thanks.